Okay, so today we're going to cover manholes. Why should anyone care about manholes? In a lot of cases, manholes can be vented, especially in older homes, but they also represent a percentage of the ceiling that can be uninsulated. And when someone accesses a manhole, if there is a piece of insulation cut specifically for it, it usually gets pushed away when it's accessed and never returned to its position. So the manhole is a very common point for mold to start. So let me just get this manhole out now to show you what we have done to retrofit R-value performance that doesn't need to be moved and moves with the manhole. So here we are with the original manhole from this home that was originally perforated, but we've retrofitted a layer of XPS on top of it using expander foam to bond it. The most important part to the manhole is making sure you've retrofitted a rigid foam that will bond quite well to the manhole so that it's there permanently. The other important part is air tightness for manholes. So on this manhole, we've just retrofitted a seal around the whole frame. And then when you put it in place, it sits on top of that seal to give you an air barrier so that cold air from the roof or hot air from the roof does not come in to affect the comfort of the home. Okay, so now with a more modern hatch, they introduce their own problems, but they usually are a lot more airtight because they've got an integrated seal. This one's been produced and it's a great product from Kimberly. Now, when we pull down this ladder and move up, the issue that we've got from a conductivity perspective, this is connected to a panel, which is supposed to be our ceiling, is highly conductive. This is why they make heat sinks for CPUs and electronics out of aluminium. So it's not the greatest material for insulation. So this hatch has just been installed, so we've yet to seal it around the perimeter of its penetration through the ceiling. So we've created an air barrier on the inside of this frame that encapsulates the ladder. Just like we did on the conventional manhole, we can install XPS foam directly abutted to this to create an air barrier and thermal barrier encapsulating the actual aluminium ladder. So this XPS can be installed using polyurethane. With a manhole like this, it's actually quite large and it can represent 1% of the total surface area of the ceiling, which is quite significant when you think about a 5% gap in insulation can degrade the performance of insulation by 30%. Manholes are a really common part to homes. So it's important, in order to control mold at these areas, to make sure that they're insulated well and they're idiot proof.